back. We're back again. Talkative Sports Podcast. I'm here, your host Shags, and with me I have guys. You know, welcome back. Guys, how you feeling today?
Feeling good.
Good.
Feeling good.
Life is good. Work's good. Me personally, I cannot complain. I have zero complaints, and that's why we're here to talk about football. We all love the sport, but before we get started, once again, drop that like, drop that follow, subscribe. We're live again as usual, and yeah, here we go. Phew. We had a Manchester derby this weekend, and me personally, I loved every second of that game. I thought it was gonna go one way, and obviously my DraftKings bet slip will tell you exactly what way I thought it was gonna go. But that ending, I had zero complaints because, as you said last episode, I love to see it. I love to see it. But hey, is Manchester red now?
No. But um for a week, the Manchester United fans have something to feel good about. They bounced back after dropping 2 games in the league. And what a way to bounce back by beating your, most beating your ops, your
Yep.
most hated rival. And in
Yep.
the same city at that, the Citizens, that's their mascot. Okay. Yeah. But Manchester is not red. It's blue. It's been blue for like 6 years now, 7 years now.
Longer,
But
like 9.
maybe Ruben Amorim might be the Pep beater. Dare I say? Pep's kryptonite. Dare I say? But yeah, it's just one win. Good for them. But no, Manchester is blue.
Yeah, Manchester is definitely not red. Manchester has been blue since the days of Balotelli, and ever since Tevez jumped ship.
Carlos Tevez,
Yeah, what was
Sergio
it?
Aguero.
Pellegrini. Yeah, the days of Pellegrini. Yeah, Manchester has been blue. You know, I feel like this win. It feels great to be a Man United fan. You finally beat your rivals that have been tearing y'all up for years. Is Amarin a Pep beater? Well, he has beaten him twice in a row.
2-0.
He's 2-0
Undefeated.
against Pep. One in the Champions League, one in the Premier League. Me personally, I think Ahmad is I wouldn't call him a Pep beater, but he's a baller, and he
He's a player.
made that he made that happen.
Yeah.
The turnaround was spectacular.
Yes, it was.
Of course, they get the penalty. Bruno puts it away, and then I'm thinking, okay, this is gonna end the draw, but it was a good game, and then probably one of the best taking goals I've seen from Ahmad this season. It's just in terms of like importance, and it was a game winner, and it's a Manchester derby, and it's him announcing himself. Well, I mean, we knew it was a baller, but it's like him actually like, yeah, you can point to that game like, yeah, I did that, and just control, precision. Honestly, I think Garrido, you should have cleared that. I don't know how you
He
got.
should have cleared that. It took a weird bounce. It was weird. It was a weird goal, but he should have cleared it. But it bounced perfectly. as he went to swing his foot,
Yeah,
it megged him perfectly. It
yeah.
bounced. Yeah, it was weird, but hey, I mean,
I
that's what happens when you play Mateos Nunes at left back.
Yeah, I don't know if it was I'm 50-50 on whether it was just a perfect goal, just like perfect timing, or just Garrido like do any other type of movement and you probably get a touch on the ball, you know? So it's like,
I don't know, man. I can't really blame Guardiola. Like, it was a weird bounce. It was weird. And
yeah,
then
it
who
it,
let
it
Ahmad get that open? The same guy who gave up the penalty. But I can't blame him. He didn't put himself at left back.
no, no, he didn't. I will just like go to the side of just giving Ahmad the credit for placing it because anywhere else he put that ball, it would probably have been blocked. You know, like he
Yeah.
put it in the right spot. He was on target. He shot it. He chipped. Oh, Ederson. I know Ederson woke up in cold sweats the next day thinking about that goal. Oof, that was not
It
good.
wasn't his fault either. Nothing where he can really do about it.
Hey, it doesn't have to be his fault, but he still got cooked. He got roasted.
But there's only one person whose fault it is, really. I mean, one player on the pitch. But like I said, we can't really blame him.
But we can't blame the coach who put him on the pitch in the first.
That we can do, yes, absolutely.
You know me, I'm always gonna err on the side of blaming the coach because why was he there in the first place? You know?
Exactly. Why did Kevin De Bruyne come off of such an important game?
Yeah, and it's like as soon as he came off, all of a sudden they can't. All right,
They couldn't create
only
any chances. Yeah,
Phil Foden is a fraud. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He's a fraud. From PFA Player of the Season to 1 assist this year in 15 games. It's like, come on. Oh, what's the
on here,
excuse? Yeah, what's the excuse? He's
tired.
injured. He's tired. He's sick.
He doesn't have his Avengers.
He, you said it. You said it. Like, no, it's what does he need? He's fully fit now. He's not tired anymore.
He needs Rodri back.
He needs Rodri back. He needs Haaland to start scoring goals again. He needs Pep to stop playing the wrong player at right back and left back. There's no excuse for what Foney is doing. There's no excuse. Like you're the PFA Player of the Season. Score some goals, do some dribbles, pass the ball better, create some chances. Apparently, you're a midfielder. Anyways, you're not a winger. So it's like if Marcus tells it, Phil Foden, like it's all on you. It's on you now. There's no excuse. I don't care that Rodri is not playing. That's the defensive side. On the attacking side, do your little cut in and shoot. You've always been a cut in and shoot merchant. This season, you're not even doing that. Not creating chances, not getting no assists, not passing to Haaland, not getting the little assist off of Haaland you were getting all of last year. It's like, yeah, fraudulent, very fraudulent player. But as far as Manchester goes, good result for Amarin. Good result for Manchester United. My personal take on this game is that was a well fought win, and at least for them, this game is something to build on. I know you said the Everton win, and you were right because they lost the next 2 games. But now that they've actually beaten somebody worth beating,
Mm-hmm.
they have Spurs next in the Carabao Cup.
Trap game.
It is the perfect trap game because Spurs have already beat them up this year.
Mm-hmm.
And both of these teams need a trophy bad. I mean, Spurs needed more than Man U,
Yeah, Spurs needed way more.
Man U need to keep winning. They need to
Yes,
build
they
some
do.
form. Oh no, I just remembered. Moment of silence for Mason Mount, man.
Yeah, injured again for the seventh time in his Man U career.
It's really sad.
He's been injured more times than he started. It's pretty
It's
sad.
just after going like his entire Chelsea career, like not really being injured like that. It's just like, and it's like as a Chelsea fan, you can say, "Oh, he betrayed us," but it's like it's not fun to see a player that you backed 1,000% just constantly injured. It's just I get no joy from seeing Mason Mount suffer at all. It's sad, but hey, life goes on, and
Life just totally goes on.
Man U are gonna have to find somebody to play in his position, and it's not like they haven't been doing it for the past 2 years. Like I guess Rashford is back in the team. Rashford and Garnacho. I don't
Yeah,
know what they did to get benched or removed from the squad, but I like to
they
see
won
that.
without him.
Yeah, that's the thing. They won without them. So it's like Amarin is he's the form has been up and down, but it's like I can see some improvements. I can see that he has some big cajones, especially seeing as Rashford and Garnacho are scoring and assisting.
Mhm.
I think if you in order to be in charge of a club like Manchester United, you have to be in control. You have to call the shots. You have to set the standards, and hopefully for Amarin that it results in a positive result against Spurs. I think on Wednesday or Thursday. As far as the blue side of Manchester, they lost again. What is that now? That's 8 losses out of 11 games.
Yes.
You still think they're gonna be back?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, will Roger be back?
Rodri is not coming back this year.
No, but like he's coming back though.
Next season,
Yeah, so
so
they'll be
they'll be
back.
back next season.
Yeah, as title contenders, if that's what you're saying. I still think they'll make top four this season.
Oh,
They could still even possibly be title contenders, but without Rodri, yeah, it's looking tough.
what
Looking
about the
tough.
transfer window?
That's why I said that they still could possibly be contenders. But regardless, I think they'll make top four this season.
I do think they will make top four because they will figure out eventually, but I think it's gonna be too little, too late. And I don't think there's anybody they can who. Well, I mean, they surprised me before.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna say that.
They'll put that because like well, who am I? I'm not a scout. I don't even play FIFA that much. Like I'm not in out there looking at the players, so I don't know. Maybe they could sign a Rodri replacement. Maybe,
Or just someone to stem the tide, stem the
yeah,
issues.
a right back, a left back. Maybe they sell the verified fraud Jack Grealish and replace him with somebody that can actually get goals and assists. I don't know.
Well, what they're gonna sell him for? What 25 million?
It doesn't matter. I think they should pay a club 25 million just to get him off the books.
Damn.
Because like if we do the math, if he's making 150K a week and his contract is 2 more years, pay somebody 5 million to take him. You probably break even. He doesn't do anything anyways. But yeah,
He
Jack
could go
Grealish.
back to Aston Villa.
I don't think Aston Villa even
Villa
want.
would take him back. Villa is like that. They would take him back. Really? For 25
Honestly,
million? Come on now. Absolutely, Aston Villa would be glad to have him back. They never wanted him to go in the first place. But when someone brings 100 million for Jack Grealish, you just cover your eye and you send him away. But I think Villa would be glad to have him back. A team like Aston Villa, a team like Everton. Even I can even see I can even see him going to like a Nottingham Forest, you know.
I think.
Crystal Palace, you
I
know.
mean, he definitely has a lot of places to land. Like
Yeah,
he's not
yeah,
like even if he goes back to Aston Villa, I see him starting over McGinn,
absolutely.
like easy. Like how old is Jack Grealish?
He's not too old.
He's 29.
He's still got a good 5, 6 years left in him, at least.
Yeah, I don't he hasn't really done much. Oh no. Not Jack Grealish urged to consider Chelsea transfer amid shocking form. Please no. Whoever wrote this
Chelsea,
article, stop.
nah,
Stop.
not coming to Chelsea.
Hell no.
It's just not gonna happen.
He should go to Man U.
Yeah, I mean that would make sense. Mason Mount just got injured, so
How you go a full year without scoring a goal? That's crazy. Oof, but hey, that's not what they signed him for. They signed him for what? Like, I don't even know why they signed him to him. I don't know. But yeah, as far as like Man City goes, I think this was their last. I can't say it's their last chance because people will continue to slip up in this title race. But they could have really been level on points with Arsenal, and if Arsenal are still in the title race, then Man City are still in the title race. But I they don't they just don't have the form to pull off the things they were pulling off in the past couple of seasons. It's just not gonna happen. Like 8 out of 11 games lost, like L. I don't even think we weren't this bad. But it's like it's so funny because Man City are terrible on paper, but it's like they're still in fourth position. Like how do you lose 8 out of 11 games and you're still somehow fourth? We couldn't get away with this. We will. Well, they're still up there. They're still up there. The window is beckoning. I do not think they're definitely not going to win the league this season. I actually think they're going to be trophyless. But I think by the end of the season, not even by the end, but maybe by the time spring starts rolling around, they'll be back to the Man City we love to hate. Okay. As for right now, I'm just enjoying it. I'm enjoying the L's. I'm not enjoying them as much as I thought I would. But hey, Ten Hag said it best. Eras come and go. And it looks like Man City's era is ending. On the flip side, there's another team, very blue team from London. Zach, I mean, they keep asking us this question every week. Maresca cannot get into a car without getting asked this question. They asked Nicholas Jackson after the game a couple of days ago. Are Chelsea in the title race?
um, there's like two ways to look at it. Realistically speaking, yes, but how do I put it? So realistically, yes. Ideally, no. Um, and why would I say that ideally no? Um, because it wasn't our goal to win the title. this year. So that's not it would be a nice icing on the cake, to be honest with you. Because there's no pressure on us. So if we did do it, okay, great. But I don't think we're going to be judged on that this season, truly. I mean, I'm not even judging the team on title aspirations so early in Maresca's tenure. They
But
did what was that?
well, I was gonna say, do you think that because we came into this season with very low expectations of just top four and a trophy, that is working in our favor?
That's part of it.
Because
Absolutely.
because it's like, are we in the title race? We're like,
Like I said,
we're just here.
we're not. We don't even want to be, because that's not our goal.
Yeah, we're not.
That's why I said ideally, no. But realistically, you could say that. I mean, if you look at the table, we're 2 points. I think we'll probably be like Liverpool will probably win their next game, so they'll probably go up, So I think we have a game on them. So I don't think we're equal on games to Liverpool.
Yeah,
So we're only 2 points behind, but they'll probably they could draw the next game. Then we're only 3 points behind. So
Spurs
we're
now.
right there. But this I don't think us winning the Premier League this season will depend on us, if that makes sense.
I think that because
Other certain teams are going to have to start really throwing games away.
I really think like the lack of pressure, the lack of expectation from us to win the league is like, if we start losing, if we lose a couple games and fall out of type of race, we're gonna
Nobody's
look
going to
at each other
care.
like,
All
we're gonna
right.
look at each other like, yeah, what did we expect?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
We're
gonna be like,
not ready.
we're like, of course, it's gonna make sense. Our form right now doesn't really make sense. Like we're so far ahead of schedule in terms of points and wins right now. It's like it's like almost looking, they're making it look easy. We're doing things that season 6 Arsenal are not doing. We're doing things like we see Man City suffering. You know, I
And
think we
I remember from last episode the things you said about Lampard. And I told you that don't sleep on that Lampard's first season. After that game, they said that apparently this is our best run since Lampard's first season. I told you.
yeah, but the thing
We
is,
were really good that first season.
the difference is Lampard was never in the title race.
That's true.
We were like, the teams back then were like way ahead of us. We were never like approaching this. Oh wait, what are we could actually win. But yes, I do see the comparison because I heard it too. I was like, oh, Lampard, okay, fine. We haven't put 5 wins in a row since Lampard.
Since then.
Yeah.
And that's the last time we finished. Well, no, that's the last time we finished top 4 in the manager's his
First
season
season,
or
first
whatever.
full season. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we might, if we keep winning, and of course it's a big if, we might find ourselves winning the title by accident. But like you
No,
said,
that's literally why I just said that if we win the title, I don't think it's gonna be because we did anything.
it would
It's
be,
gonna be because we'll talk about it next, but it's gonna be because certain teams just
didn't
blow
step
it.
up to, like, they had it and they blew it. It's like, it's because like we weren't supposed to do it. Like y'all like had it and then you blew it and then we just somehow caught the ball. It just ricocheted and the trophy
Arne
just turned
Slot
in our
is
hands.
talking about, I think there's only one team that played better than us.
He's trying to set us
Like,
up. I saw that
that's the
too.
game you won.
Yeah, I
What are
saw
you
that.
talking about?
Like, I
Yeah.
can see an obvious setup. It's like all these influencers, everybody trying to put pressure on us to like, oh, trying to say, oh, we're gonna. Once you say you're going to, that's when things start going left. Like we're super humble right now, and I love it. And I like this is why I keep telling like the Arsenal and Spurs fan, you need to humble yourselves. Last season, we had a certain Arsenal fan arguing with us. Oh, our club went through the same thing. You guys will go through the same thing. Don't worry. In 5 years, you'll be back.
How many cups did they win last
I
season?
rejected it. I said back to sender.
They
And look at
won.
them now.
They
They're
only
four
won
points
Community
behind us.
Shield.
One
uh,
Community Shield, one FA Cup against us.
yeah, but I'm talking about last season though. How many cups did they win last season? I'm
None.
talking about treble last season.
Zero. Nada. They haven't won a trophy in like 3 years.
Community Shield.
Oh, okay. 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 Yeah. Okay.
The Cole Palmer coming out game.
Yeah. Like, we're not the Arsenal. I'm sorry. Like we're not the same. No. Like we might end up winning by accident, but that depends on
Yeah.
next season.
If we win it, it'll just be like other people are just falling on the side, falling all over
Yeah, it
themselves.
will just show like the quality at the top is plummeted, especially with Man. You see that with Man City. You see
Hmm.
that with Nottingham Forest being fourth. You see that with Liverpool fumbling. And like well, I was going to talk about Liverpool, but as far as
No, we
Chelsea,
might as well talk about Liverpool.
yeah, we're going to talk about them next.
Yeah.
But as far as Chelsea goes, it's just let's just stay humble, keep winning, keep improving game by game, keep scoring. Maresca is doing a mad thing. He's doing that thing with this squad, with the Conference League. My expectation is still the same as the beginning of the season. Top four and Conference League. That's all. That's
That
all.
doesn't mean throw away FA Cup because he already
Yeah.
threw away
Seems like
Carabao
they
Cup.
threw away
It's a slippery
Carabao Cup.
slope.
Yeah.
Like that
Don't
doesn't mean throw away FA Cup, man.
yeah, that doesn't mean throw away FA Cup, bro, because
I would
Carabao
rather win the FA Cup
Cup
than
don't
Conference
forgive
League.
you.
If we have to choose between one, I'll take FA Cup. Thank
Me
you.
personally, I'll choose Conference League
I know you would, but
because
seeing as we're already gonna finish top four, I'm not worried about Champions League. I want FA Cup.
well, it's like
That's just me.
well, you know the reason why because we'll be the only club to win all European
My
trophies.
God. Okay,
I
cool.
know it doesn't matter to you, but why not both? I think Conference League is
Hey,
in
if
the
we can win
bag.
Conference League and FA Cup, hey.
Yeah, yeah. Why add the Premier League to it? Right, you
But
add it.
I don't want him to do the same
No,
BS he did with
yeah,
the Carabao Cup. I
that
don't
was
want that. Like, I hope he learned his lesson. Hey, you can't just sit everyone and then play the Conference League guys in the FA Cup games, bro. That's
no,
not gonna
no,
work.
no. It's not. Conference League, domestic cups are different levels.
Like, this is in Kazakhstan.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not. But hey, long may it continue. We have Everton up next, and let's keep winning, please, Mariska. Um, the team that is in pole position to win the title has stumbled a little bit recently with two draws in the league. They drew 3-3 against Newcastle. Then they drew 2-2 against Fulham. And their next game is at Spurs, Liverpool. I guess the question is like, it looks like they're pulling a Spurs right now and trying to bottle the league.
They're stumbling.
But I know my response to this, but like, do you think that they're gonna bottle the league?
They could. They absolutely could.
I
I
think they
almost expect them to. That's why I almost expect Man City to have a resurgence in January. And that's why I said if we win the Premier League, it'll be because of Liverpool, good or bad. And they're starting to stumble like this in December. I don't know.
I think because at the end of the day, Arne Slot is also a first-year coach in the Premier League.
Please stop that. I don't want to hear that. Right? I don't want to hear that.
He is. It's
Well,
a
when he was
fact.
winning, Arne Slot just slotted in, huh?
Yeah,
You
but
know,
yeah,
he's the
but
first
like
year
at the end
coach,
of the day,
a little stumbling. That
but
was
at
the
the end of the
first year
day, the
coach.
cracks are showing, and I'll tell you why. I fully expect Salah to fall off a cliff in April.
So Liverpool didn't have these issues under Jurgen Klopp.
Well, no, they did, and that's why
Okay,
they only
so
won
why
one
is he
Premier
being the
League
first
under
year
Jurgen
coach has
Klopp,
anything to do with it?
and that's why they only won one Premier League under Jurgen Klopp because Salah is going to disappear around April. Darwin Nunes is he's disappointed me because I was his biggest supporter.
Yeah, he disappointed. I'm glad. I'm glad we didn't get him. Ooh, thank God for
Yeah,
Nico Jackson. Oh my
thank
God,
God for Nicholas Jackson.
60 million down the drain. Holy.
Yeah, because Liverpool is like I can definitely see them bottling it. They've done it
Oh yeah,
before multiple
absolutely,
times.
absolutely.
Salah is gonna go missing. Van Trent is already in 1 foot in Madrid. Van Dijk, all three of them can sign new contracts with a different team in a couple of days, in less than 20 days.
And like you just said, Man City lost 8 of the last 11, and they're still only 9
And they're
points behind.
still
They're
right
9 points.
there.
They're 3 games behind first place.
Yeah, they're not far
No,
behind.
that's
Like
what I'm
Liverpool
saying.
that only lost one
Like
game this season,
it
and it
could
was
easily be
who?
bottled. It could easily. I could definitely. I saw it literally since the start of the season. Like this could be a bottle league. This could be a yeah. I
Liverpool
saw
have
it. It
lost
could
one
easily be
game,
bottled.
and it's to Nottingham Forest. But it's like those losses are gonna come. Like they're not gonna go the rest of the season without losing.
Yep.
They're gonna lose games.
I mean, if they go the rest of the season without losing, we can put away the Arne Slot first time coach.
No, they're not gonna go. That's the thing. They're not gonna go the rest of the season
Like
without losing.
we could just put that to bed, but I don't see that happening. So, but still, regardless, I'm not making no excuses for Arne Slot. He's already built up. He's already. Oh, you're this good. You have this. You're this tactician. Your team plays a certain way. Oh, it's not really quite Klopp, but it's your way. Oh, and it's working. Yeah, you're not getting no passes.
Well, I wouldn't say I'd give him a pass, but
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised if he bottled it.
exactly. Yeah.
Not at all. Because like if I had to compare like our squads and our trajectories, our squad is way more complete to continue growing versus his team. I feel like his team, they have
Oh yeah.
perform now players. They have players that are ready to ball. So it's like you have to win with them while they're there right now.
Apparently, they also have the worst left back in the league, according to our
Trent
fellow Nigerian um
Robertson,
commentator. Yeah.
Andy Robertson. Adikas needs to chill, bro. That card, it wasn't even really a red. It wasn't that bad of a tackle to say. He's just salty. He's just. You could tell when Liverpool fans are upset, man. He's just upset. Like he'll be praising him when he comes back and does something great, keeps a clean sheet or score. Like the red card wasn't even that bad. You're acting like he committed murder or he went and punched the defender. No, he went for the ball. Referee decided to send him off, and it was weird. Even everybody on the pitch like, what? Okay, he was the last man, but really, really, that was super harsh on
He
Robinson.
said, "Get out of my club immediately."
Yo, that's the thing with Liverpool fans. They're so ungrateful, man. They're so ungrateful.
And
Like
then they'll
Andy
come back and say,
Robertson,
"You will never walk alone."
exactly. Like you can't have a motto like you never walk alone, and then you're throwing your defenders to the wolves. Like no.
Oh God, he's already put Darwin Nunez in the trash
Yeah,
long
that's
time
another
ago.
thing. It's like you need Darwin Nunes needs a striking coach. They need a coach that just for
Here's the
Darwin
thing, though.
because the talent is there.
Here's the thing, though. I don't
The
even think
ability
he
is
needs.
there.
I don't even think he needs anything. It's all between his ears. Look, watch Darwin in Uruguay, then watch Darwin at Liverpool. Two different players, bro. He doesn't need anything. It's all between that brain of his.
Well,
Like it's like the pressure at Liverpool gets to him, and you can see it
yeah,
in his play.
because the
And then when you
fans
go
are
to
on his
Uruguay,
neck.
he's just playing. Like he plays like a madman. He gets goals, assists,
He's in the crowd throwing
everything.
punches against opposition fans at Copa America.
Yes. And
Like,
he's
but
going up and fighting fans.
At Liverpool, it's guys like Adikas takes that are canceling him, not giving him a chance, not supporting him. That's the problem. It's Liverpool fans. They don't know how to support. Like, do you know how much support did we give guys like Fernando Torres and
Oh God,
Morata
we supported Torres
and Timo Werner?
so
We
much.
love them no matter what.
So
But
much.
other teams, we had Falcao, we loved them. We had
Oh
We
God.
had Higuain, we loved them. But
Yeah.
these teams, they have such a talent. I'm like, dude, just get him a psychiatrist. Like, just, just send him to therapy every game after the game. Let him go and decompress,
Word
and
on
he'll
the
come
street
good.
is word on the
Or just
street.
sell him to somebody, another team that will value him, and then we'll see the best of Darwin Núñez. Because it's like, I swear to God, the ability is there. It's just the execution is lacking, and all of that it goes into coaching, his environment, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
Something needs to be done.
environment is messing with his mind.
It's
Even
toxic.
word on the streets of Merseyside Red is even Chiesa is having a hard time getting into the team.
Where the
I
hell
haven't
is
even seen him
Chiesa?
play.
Where
And they already talk
has
about
he
he's
made his
having a hard
debut?
time.
Where is
So,
he? How many games has he played?
I haven't even seen them play, and I read something that he's having a hard time like integrating into the team.
He's
Like,
played 18 minutes in the league, bro.
yeah,
He's
like they said,
come up.
he's having a tough time like integrating into the environment,
It's
into the team.
Liverpool, man. It's the
I bet
scouts.
you he
They're
probably doesn't even speak English.
probably doesn't. And you know
Yeah,
the type of English they speak in Liverpool. He's like,
yeah, yeah. He's
that's
having
not
a
even
tough
English
time.
at that point. They speak
Actually, Darwin probably doesn't speak English either, bro. I don't think he speaks English either.
I've honestly never seen him do an interview, so
Never ever, for a reason. And
that's
if
probably just it. They just
yeah,
don't
but
speak
hey, not
language.
everybody can be Diego Costa. Call everybody Capitan.
Diego Costa, he speaks football.
Yes.
Nah, yeah.
Uh,
Diego Costa was special. That was
yeah,
he
special
was special.
character, special player.
Yeah, but hey, I wish them both the best of luck because it ain't easy. It
Yeah,
ain't easy. We
it'd,
can't
it'd be
you
like
can't
me
all
going,
be
man.
you can't all be Suarez or even Sturridge or Torres. It's tough being a Liverpool striker. Even Cody Gakpo, I wouldn't say he's having the best time.
Yeah.
Luis Diaz is a dog.
Oh,
That's
Diaz is going. Yeah,
he's just
he's
he's a
just
Rottweiler.
bro.
He's a
Here's the thing about
German.
Luis Diaz. His father is at his Liverpool games. He's built
Yep.
different. All
Yeah,
right,
getting
he's
paid now.
built differently.
Yeah,
So yeah, he's a fighter. Cody Gakpo, same thing. For his team in Netherlands, he's the guy. He's their everything. For Liverpool, he's a gadget guy.
yeah. And then you have guys like Jota, like that their entire striking setup. Jota, Gakpo, Diaz, Chiesa, Nunez, and then you got Salah.
I like Jota though. Jota is the kind of guy you may get this performance every now and then, but you're not gonna get this.
He
You're
consistent.
definitely gonna get this
He's gonna have a good game every game. He might
every
have a
game,
great game,
every single.
but he's gonna have a good
He's
game.
like Bernardo Silva. Every freaking game, plays the same way.
Yeah.
Say you expect him to score one goal, maybe get one assist. He maybe gets one assist, maybe gets one goal every
Yeah.
game.
Consistent. Very, very consistent player. But yeah, Liverpool. Don't bottle it because there's a certain club named Chelsea FC that are just getting 3 points every week, and you don't want to bottle it to a team that had no expectations of winning the league because we'll never let you forget.
And I'm not a biggest fan of Caicedo, but he's better than Ryan Gravenberch. All right. Well,
Yeah, yeah. I see it. I know you saw that ball he won and passed to Enzo, who then and he passed to.
yeah,
Caicedo's doing crazy
I
things.
posted it.
Caicedo's doing a madness right now. Caicedo is him. But enough about
He's
Chelsea.
doing
Enough
some great
about
things.
Liverpool. Let's talk about Arsenal. Stoke FC, set piece FC, corner kick FC, Stoke FC,
Yeah. 0-0 against
Everton.
Everton. I mean, maybe I should be scared of us playing Everton next.
I'm not.
I
Look,
mean,
I
I don't know if to credit Arsenal or Everton.
I credit Everton because they locked them boys down. Like, look, I fell asleep during that game. I woke up 0-0. I went to say, I'm like, wait, you guys didn't realize what happened to King Kai? But like, yeah, I don't. They're not. Arsenal just they need an open play coach because the set pieces aren't work. I told you the set piece gimmick was gonna fail when they met a team that will mark them man to man in the box. And Everton, Sean Dyke, he said, "You guys want to play old school English football? No, I invented this shit." And then he sent them out. Bro, I saw Armando Broja come on 71st minute doing slide tackles and bullying Arsenal midfielders. Like,
Mm.
come on. Like, no. Like, Everton, they knew exactly what they needed to do to frustrate them. I'm like, yo, this set piece gimmick is going to end. Like, what happened to y'all? Y'all's passing skillfully? No, now y'all just want to do set pieces. You think you found a cheat code? Nah. It's not gonna last, and that's why they couldn't score against Everton, one of the worst teams in the league. And as good as Everton defended, they're still one of the worst defensive teams in the league. So for a team like Arsenal, who say, oh, we're one of the best, we're so good at scoring goals, no, you're actually not anymore.
But
No,
their defense is still pretty stout, isn't it?
I mean, they don't concede. I think do they have the best defense?
No, I think that's Liverpool.
They
Or
have
maybe,
the second best defense.
yeah.
But you need to score goals to win. And it's like Arsenal are so quiet now, is like they don't even believe themselves. There's no shouts for them being in the title race. I know they're sick right now, sick to their stomach seeing Chelsea ahead of them.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
They're fuming. They're wondering why Arteta might
That's
get.
why they're quiet.
Look, if Arsenal actually start losing in the league, I wouldn't be surprised to see Arteta out again trending.
Oh boy.
That's what they do. That's what they do. I mean, did they fire Edu?
He left.
He left.
chose to
Okay,
leave, yeah.
so Edu out. They got Edu out. Okay,
Arteta
who else
wild.
are they gonna blame next? Because they
It's
can't
wild.
blame Edu now because Edu is gone. Who else are they gonna blame that they can't play? They can't score from open play.
They just need to hire a open play coach and for Arteta. Like it's kind of like
So
a
basically, they need
kind of
to
like
sack Arteta because
no
Arteta is supposed to be the
no. I specifically said they need to hire an open play coach for Arteta. Think about it like football. In football, you have a coach, and the coach has an offensive coordinator and a defensive coordinator. So yeah, maybe they should try that. Seriously. It might work.
Hey, it might work. Hey, it might work because like Arteta can't score from open play.
Maybe they actually need to hire an open play coach, like literally an open play specialty coach, and have him work with Arteta. Hey, this is literal I'm not trying to be funny. I'm literally saying maybe Jamie Carragher is onto something. Like
I
they
I,
literally need to hire an open play coach.
I
And
think it's funny
yeah,
to say, but he might actually be onto something. They
yeah,
need somebody else to coordinate their attack because their attack. They need to remind them that it's not all set pieces and this isn't sustainable.
no, it's not.
They
Definitely
they need to get Odegaard. They need to start playing together. They need to lock them into a room and just have them pass to each other. Because I'm like, or they need to go out in January and sign a goddamn striker.
striker. That would help. That would seriously help. I mean, Victor Gokires,
There's strikers
61
available.
goals in 60 games.
Benjamin Sesko.
Benjamin Sesko. I mean, yeah, I don't
There's
trust him
strikers
as much
available.
as Victor, but hey,
Victor Osimhen. There's
Osimhen,
strikers out there. Lautaro Martinez. They're
Lautaro
weak there.
Martinez,
They're
Thuram,
they're
Marcus
strikers.
Thuram.
Even if you have to go within the league, like Isak, bro, I'm waiting for the day somebody takes Isak from Newcastle because why is he still there?
I don't know,
Did you see their game against Leicester?
man.
Think,
Eddie Howe is still on the fraud list.
what is it gonna take for him to get off the front list?
Top 4.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be
That's a
on
top 4. Like,
the
do I sound crazy?
he's gonna be on the fraud list for a while.
Okay,
He's
yeah.
not getting off the fraud list. These men are 12th, bro.
Come on, man. Come on. I
Yo,
demand more for Newcastle than Newcastle fans. Can you believe this? It's
yeah,
insane.
that's actually for. Sorry, that's actually just insane. That
Yeah. That's a top 14.
yeah, we need to save Isak.
Give us Bruno Guimaraes. Let's pair him with Enzo. Give us Isak. Let's pair him with Jackson. Give us shit. I'll take Livermento back. Thank you. Like that's a top 14. All right.
I'll take Lewis Ball back.
I'll take Lewis Ball back.
Shit. Tonali.
Oh, I'll take Tonali in a heartbeat.
Yeah, even
We
a
can put
goalkeeper.
Joelinton on the bench. We can put Joelinton on the bench.
I will
Take
swap
him
the
too.
goalkeeper for a goalkeeper, even though Sanchez.
That was a Sanchez
Yeah,
masterclass. I'm not gonna lie.
it was a match. Even
That,
though he
that
conceded that goal, like I
but
can't.
that goal wasn't his fault, man.
Yeah,
That was a Sanchez masterclass. If he doesn't do that, we probably lose 3-2.
yeah.
So yeah,
I don't know.
I'm good on the Sanchez slander for now. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna. Yeah,
no Sanchez slander for at least until his next mistake, which is
right.
coming eventually. But for
But
now, I see why they stick with him. He
I'll
just
take
needs
Kieran
to
Trippier to back up because it looks like our right back
yeah.
are like dropping like flies. So if we could have Trippier as I'll take him because he can play left back too.
Yeah.
Like
He could be he could pull up Felipe Luis and just be here for one season and win us the league and then
yeah, like they got
that's the
good
type of
players. I'll take
utility.
Joe Willock coming off the bench and being an energizing bunny any day. The Harvey, whatever his name is, the nice silky smooth white boy. I'll take him any day.
Yeah, like, give us Anthony Gordon.
Oh, come on now. Come on. Come on.
Certified baller.
You already know.
Oh yeah.
There's ballers on that team. Like, I don't know why Newcastle fans are just
That's the thing. I've never met a Newcastle
I've
fan.
never met a Newcastle fan either. I don't even know what they think.
They all live in Newcastle, I guess.
Yeah, I think they literally live
Yeah.
in the tune. That's what they call it. The tune.
I don't know what they expect or what they want, but they should be doing better.
Well, they're playing like cartoons. That's what their team is playing like. Oh God, Newcastle.
Yeah, it's like what's going to happen on this episode? Nobody knows. But,
yeah, and trust me, I'll even say this. All right, obviously Eddie Howe it's pretty much on the fraud list, like until they show anything.
The end of time.
And there's no point in even having any Newcastle segments unless they're in like top 4, honestly, because this is a disgrace. To be honest, it's a freaking disgrace, and We won't need to have Newcastle segments anymore because I'll be the one to call them out. Don't worry, because this is pathetic. And if nobody's going to say it, I will. Because I warned them 2 years ago when they got rid of who? Alan Saint Maximin. Never been the same again.
Well, they are like out of every club that's been taken over by a Saudi or a rich owner,
They're the worst. Look at Nottingham Forest.
Doing way more with less
With
than
who?
what Newcastle have.
With some guy that was on Epstein's Island? Okay, sorry.
Chill. Why would you? We're just getting started, man. Let's not
Oh
get
God. I'm
deep.
sorry. But basically, they got Manchester United and Chelsea rejects for wingers. And then they have a big, tall, oh, I don't know if he's old, but a big, weird. He's fast, but he's just weird striker. But I was talking about Awoni, but he's not even a starter. Chris Wood, that's his position.
That's the guy.
It's not even a question. And Chris Wood, who did he play for? Like Burnley? Burnley or something?
He played in the
He came
championship.
from like the championship. That's all I know. And then they got just I think it's one defender that I know, the Spanish guy. He's pretty good, but the other guys, you know.
Yeah, it's just coaching. It's just we can all tell who the superior coach is, and it's
Yeah. Oh man. Oh yeah. Give Nuno that Newcastle team. Oh, they'll finish top 4.
Yeah, give it to anybody. Give it to Good Evening. Give it to
Who's Good Evening?
I forget his name. Aston Villa's coach, Emery. Give it to Emery.
Oh, come on now. That's a respected coach.
Yeah, give it to any decent other coach, but Eddie Howe, you haven't done anything to give it to Sean Dyke.
I actually agree with you. They'll probably have better. Their game, their style of play may not be pretty, but they would certainly have much better results. I can tell you that.
Yeah, definitely would. Another coach that if you gave him this Newcastle team, could win big trophies is Diego Simeone.
Oh my God! Yes, they should. They should call him right now. They should call him right
It
now.
looks like
I'm glad you mentioned him.
it
That's
looks
my
like
guy. They should call that guy right now. Oh my God! Yeah.
it looks like this might be his last season in La Liga, anyways,
Yes.
and the
Word
La
around
Liga
town.
title race is heating up. He's right up there. Barcelona destroyed, fumbled their lead.
Yeah.
I guess you can't win anything with kids.
I told you.
Terrible
I
form.
told you, man.
Draw, lose, win, draw, lose. It
Yeah.
looks like
They're
they will.
kids, bro. They're
Oh,
still learning.
no. Their next game is at home to Atletico Madrid.
There you go. Be a tough game.
Oof.
Be a tough game.
I know last season it's been, I think at least one out of the 2 seasons when we talked about La Liga, I said Atletico Madrid can win La Liga. Is this their year?
I mean, didn't they win it 2 seasons ago?
No, they didn't. No.
Suarez?
They haven't won it a long time.
No, with Suarez. They did. With Suarez, yes. When Barcelona said Suarez, we don't want you, we don't need you, and then he went across
2021.
Thank you.
Yeah, they did do that. They did do that.
Nobody expected anything because you remember that they had Suarez, they had rundown. Griezmann was considered pretty much done. Who else? Who else was on that team? Was Morata on that team? I don't think so.
Suarez scored 21. Lorenzo scored 12.
Mm-hmm.
What's their squad like?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
they
can't
did. They
remember
did.
many
They
players from
did a
that team.
madness that year. Like it was. They had old black. Okay, well, I mean
I
they've always
mean,
had old black.
they've always
Trippier
had
was on that squad.
Trip was there.
Felipe Luis was back.
Mm-hmm.
Koke, Lorente, Sal Niguez.
Saul was on that
Sal
team.
Niguez. Before we signed him, then we sent him back. Joao Felix was on that team.
Yep.
Yannick Carrasco, Musa Dembele was on loan there. Lucas Torreira was on loan from Arsenal.
Mm-hmm.
Thomas Lamar, Geoffrey Kondogbia. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a crazy season for them. Can they do it again though?
Yes. I mean, Julian Alvarez is hitting his form. I mean, if that kid's his stride, they can absolutely do it.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, they've won their last five, like straight in La
There
Liga.
you go.
They scored 31 goals and conceded 11. AKA, they have the best defense, tied with Real Sociedad in La Liga.
Mm-hmm.
They might have not scored 50 goals like Barcelona, but
They're gonna win some games. They're gonna win games.
yeah, they've only lost once
Yep.
with the stingiest defense. I'm supporting them. I might just back them to win because I don't like Barcelona. I'll never support Barcelona to win anything, and Real Madrid, I'm just tired of them. So hey, Viva Atletico. I don't know. I know it's Hala Madrid, but I don't know what it is for Atletico. Maybe it's Viva Atletico.
Yeah.
It's time to
Viva Atleti. Yeah.
Viva Atleti. All right. Well, before we wrap up, um, our last topic was supposed to be, is Foden really officially on the fraud watch? And
Yeah, we already
we already
yeah.
decided, but it's like he's on fraud watch. But there's a different level above fraud watch, and I'd like to, and it's called verified frauds, by the way. For those of you who are new to
Fraud
this,
suspect?
no, it's on watch, fraud watch, and then verified frauds. And there's only two people that I must nominate because they both came on at the same time during the Manchester.
Oh, you mean? Oh, sorry. You mean above? Like I thought you meant like.
Oh no,
Okay.
above the fraud watch.
Okay.
Because
Because I
there's
was
there's
like,
there's
yeah,
there's guys like
it would be.
well,
There's some fraud suspects, but
that's why we would call them they're on watch.
yeah,
I think
yeah.
I put some. What did I put on watch? I'll have to check the post, but there's some guys that you're not really sure, but it's like I'm watching you before they actually get verified. Yeah, these guys are frauds, but the verified frauds, Anthony and Jack Grealish. I do not understand how Jack Grealish went under the radar for so long, but he's a verified
Throwing
fraud.
Casemiro.
Casemiro, verified.
Yes.
Damn,
How is he not?
verified.
Yes. Have you seen that man play? Oh man.
I mean, I haven't seen him play in a while because he's been no.
Yeah. They
I'm,
got Ugarte for a reason. Like Kobe Mano started, like they put him in for a reason. They didn't play Casemiro at all.
yeah, Casemiro's finished, man.
Yeah, bro.
Verified though, verified.
Yeah, man.
That's tough.
I mean, how
And
does it get more bro, they literally spent how much, like 70 million on Ugarte, and they're playing a 19-year-old over him. I don't know how many gets verified in that.
damn,
They're literally playing Bruno Fernandes in his position, basically, because he wanted to move Mason Mount where Bruno was playing. I don't know how much it gets more verified than that. If Casemiro was not on a fraud, he would be starting, and Bruno would be playing up next to the striker. But where's Bruno playing? He's playing a much deeper role
damn,
for
Casemiro.
a reason.
You know, I'm not gonna fight this nomination. That's Mayor. Congratulations, you put
Yeah.
yourself.
Welcome, buddy.
You're on the
Come
verified
take a seat next
list.
to me. You probably should retire anyways, but hey, you can still move somewhat, but bruh.
Would it
Times
be
is ticking.
would it be cruel of me to nominate Mason Mount to the fraud watch?
I mean, the injury. But yeah, he doesn't look the same. He looks bad. Yeah. Hey, I can only say if you're playing when he was healthy, he looked bad. He looked bad, really bad.
It's not looking good for Mason Mount, man.
Yeah.
It's looking terrible.
Yeah.
Shit. Let's add Marcus Rashford to the fraud watch.
Yeah, as much as I like Marcus, you gotta produce with some numbers, man. Like it's all right. He tries, all right. He really, really makes an effort out there. I can see it. We can see him trying, but you gotta produce, man. At the end of the day,
It doesn't produce.
you don't produce. So yes.
I think it's time to reintroduce Kai Havertz because I haven't heard King Kai in like 2 months now. When was the last time he scored? I told them they would never win anything with Kai Havertz. They thought I was joking. He's right there next to Gabriel Jesus and Martinelli, though. The three of them, terrible
No,
triplets.
Martinelli should have been on fraud watch.
Yeah,
for a long time now. He's been on fraud. Jesus is a certified fraud. What are you talking about?
Oh, certified. Okay.
What are you talking about? They literally bought a striker from Chelsea, a failed team, for 60 million to replace a striker.
I have
If
another.
that doesn't make him certified fraud, I don't know what else makes him certified
They bought
fraud.
a striker to play left back, but to replace him somehow.
Yeah.
There's another nomination, and Lord, I've been waiting for this ever since the beginning of last season. Raheem Sterling. Congratulations. You are a verified fraud.
No, man. No, I can't do that to him. All right. Here's why
he is. He is.
There's no expectations, bro.
No.
Because he has zero expectations. All right. To properly be a verified fraud, Jack Grealish, we spent $100 million on you. Anthony, we spent damn near 80 million on you.
Well, we spent 55 on Sterling.
No, but he's not on our team. He's on a different team.
Yeah,
they didn't spend no pressure on him.
Just to send him on loan, and he can't even come off the bench.
But here's the thing though. He can't. There's no pressure on him. That's not his team. If he's on Chelsea, okay. But that's not his team. There's virtually zero pressure for him to perform. Seriously, just like if Jadon Sancho was trash, I wouldn't put him on fraud watch because I'm like, well, we took a chance, and he was already playing bad. He bad at Man U anyway, so that's why it's not like Arsenal will go. We're gonna just take him and transform him into. There's no pressure for Sterling to perform.
Do you remember when he didn't start at the beginning of the season and he put out a statement?
The beginning of this season?
Yes. When Maresca didn't
was never going to start.
And he put out a statement.
I don't even know why he said
starting preseason games.
He was never going to start. We know that. I don't know why he put out
fraudulent. Because it wouldn't matter if he was on Chelsea right now. If we didn't go, he still wouldn't get games.
What I'm saying is if he's on Chelsea and he's not getting games, like he's not even getting like freaking whatever it's called, Conference League, then yeah, all right, yeah. But like I said, bro, he has no pressure to perform. None.
Shout out to the Arsenal fans who are talking about they signed our best winger. Congratulations. You've gotten one over us once again.
Actually, Sterling might be their best winger on the bench, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I'm just like, bro,
I mean,
there's no pressure for him to do anything.
if
None.
Saka has a hamstring and Martinelli has a hamstring injury,
Sterling is coming in.
maybe he'll come off the bench. He'll still start on the bench, but
No,
maybe
yeah,
he'll come
obviously,
off.
but like what I'm saying is like he's their best winger on the bench. I mean, who are you gonna put? Reece Nelson? Okay, he's cool. What's his name? The Belgian kid, Trossard. All right, yeah. But I mean, Sterling. I'll take Sterling over those guys right now. I'm just saying.
Well, I mean,
So
as a Chelsea fan, I wouldn't look. Arsenal, you guys are trying to win games. Don't put Sterling on the pitch. He's not going to win you anything.
yeah, but they have no choice. Is what I'm
That's my
trying to say.
personal opinion.
Who else would you put though?
Trossard, literally anybody else. But
Yeah, but
they're gonna
Trossard,
they
he's
signed him
touching
for a
bro.
reason. So it's like, show me the reason why you signed him. But
He had an assist the other week. Yeah.
Finally, what was that? His first assist of the season.
Yeah, for a sub. For someone that you said that you wouldn't even play him over.
That's the thing.
Trossard,
I'd rather bring Trossard off the bench because that's his job. He's the super sub.
Yeah, but Trossard isn't really a winger like that.
He's something. He scores goals and gets assists up front. Sterling.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but he hasn't really been doing that this season.
Yeah, because
He's been starring.
They're trusting because they're playing corner set piece ball now.
Right.
But before,
So,
when
what do you want?
to make 1,000 passes before they scored, Trossard was popping up.
Yeah.
Hey. Yeah.
I'm just talking about straight up outright wingers. Like, who does Arsenal have?
Oh yeah, yeah. As far as outright
really?
wingers, but it's like I don't even know how Arsenal play anymore.
But it doesn't matter how you play. You
They even
still need the threat of a good ball in, a good wing play.
Arsenal, y'all are gonna play Man City at some point. Start Sterling.
Mm-hmm.
He knows how to play against Man City. Not that you need him to.
Maybe they will. Shit. Maybe they will.
Maybe that's why they signed him.
Mm-hmm.
That's their secret weapon against Man City. It's not that they need it now, but hey, maybe. But hey,
right. But I wouldn't put him on anywhere near the fraud list or fraud watch. I don't really put loan players on fraud because for you to be loaned out, you're already a fraud. So there's no point. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no point.
He's already on loan from Chelsea.
We don't want you already.
Take
so like,
but I was right about him though. I told y'all that man was not it, and
you didn't tell us anything we didn't already know. Like I said, who else was gonna get the job done? Nobody else was getting it done. So who are you gonna play? Raheem Sterling. Yeah. Because nobody else is getting the job done. Just like when Kai Havertz, everyone wanted to put everything on Kai. I'm like, okay, who else is gonna score any goal? Nobody. So guess what? That's who we got to work with. Just like Arsenal is finding out the hard way. Hey, who's on the bench? Damn it. Only Sterling? Anybody else? Sorry.
Nope.
Exactly.
Adios. Well, it seems like we've reached yet the end of yet another episode. This is our longest one in a while. Like we had a lot to talk about, and there's still so much more to talk about. So
absolutely.
We will be back again very soon. If you've been with us this long, thank you so much. Thank you guys so much.
Please like, subscribe, share.
We see you guys liking. We see you guys sharing. We see you guys subscribing. Keep doing that. Keep commenting.
Thanks for the subs. Thank you for the subs.
I think we're very close to 200.
Yes.
We're definitely going to do something special for 200. So, hey, get us to 200 right now while you're at it.
Please subscribe,
subscribe. Get us to 200 right now. Share. Tell your friends to subscribe because we're only going to keep doing this more and more and keep getting better and better and better. And at some point, we're going to get Marcus back, but once
Oh
again.
yes, he will be back.
Yes,
He will be back.
he is currently Marcus is in love, and I don't know if I don't even know if I can say this on the podcast, but he will be back. He'll be back. He's
Yeah.
in a certain West African country having the time of his life right now. So
Yep.
thank you guys
But
for watching,
thank you all.
and we will
Thank
catch
you.
you on the next episode. Peace.